When shall three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the holy stone, when the battle lost and won.
I will be ere the set of sun.
Where is the place?
Upon the hill,
There to be with Macbeth.
I come, great Malkin.
battle call,
And on fairies
Fairies
fall
fall
and
and
fall
fall
is fair.
fair.
Hover
Power through
the
the
fog and
fog
fills
and
the
fills
air.
the air.
What bloody man is that? He can report of seen by his flight of the rebel, the newest state.
This is the soldier, who like a good and heavily soldier fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend!
All's too we for brave Macbeth. Well, he deserves that name. He faced the villain, my catcher, never shook hands, no bade farewell to him, till he unseen him from the nave to the shafts, and fixed his head upon our battlements.
Oh, valiant cousin, worthy gentleman, so will thy words become thee as the wound, the smack of honor bow. Go, get him, Sorians!
Where hast thou been, sister?
killing swine,
Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnut in her lap, and much, give me, quoth I, a rhyme wish, the wrong veterans cry, her husband to the lepers, God, master of the tiger. But in sea I neither sail, and like a rat without a tail. I'll do, I'll do.
I will give a whipping.
Oh,
And I another.
I myself have all the other, and they very parts they know, blow. All the quarter that they know. Sleep shall neither night nor day. Hands upon his pants, houseless, wavy, his night time night. Shall he live to be confined, though his bark cannot be lost, yet it shall be tempest tossed. Look what I have.
Show me, show me.
Here's I have the pile of thumb, where hams wars he did come, drums within.
A drum, Macbeth doth come. The weird sisters, and hand in hand, boasters of the sea and land, those do go about.
Tries to think and tries to mind and tries again to make up nine. Peace, the charms go down.
So full and fair a day I have not seen.
Fouler still as the days goes on, Macbeth. What are these so weird and so weird as their attire, that look not like inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it?
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth, Thane of Glamis.
Oh, hey, Macbeth, Ten of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, who shall one day be king.
Why fear what sounds so fair? If you can look into the seed of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, then you can speak to me of what my life shall be.
Hail!
Hail!
Lesser than Macbeth and Reader.
Not so happy yet, much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo. So all hail
Hey, Macbeth and
Macbeth and
Banquo.
Banquo.
Ha ha ha.
You shall be king.
And saying of Cawdor too when it's not so. Ha ha ha.
To the self same tune and word, who's here?
The king had happily received Macbeth the news of their success, and when he reached their personal venture in the rival fight, his wonder and his phrases do content we should be thine or his. Silent with that, imbuing o'er the rest of the self-same day, he finds thee in the stout Norwegian ranks. Nothing affair of what they self did make, strange images of death. As thick as hell came post with post, and everyone did bear their presence in his kingdom's great defense, and poured them down before him.
We are sent to give key for our royal master's sense, only to herald thee into his sight, not pay thee.
And for an earnest of a greater honor, he bade me from him curl the ten of color, in which addition, hail, most worthy day, for it is thine.
What? Can the devil speak true?
Why do you dress me in borrowed robes? The thing of Cawdor lives.
Who was the day lived yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserved to lose, whether he was combined with those or Norway, or did lie the rebel with hidden hell and vengeance, or that with both he labor in his country red, I know not, but treason's capital, confess and proof, have overthrown him.
Not for long. He has betrayed and is condemned to die. His land and title come from Duncan's hands. To thee, in gratitude for your great deeds in battle.
Be not too eager. Remember the power of darkness may use a bit of truth to ruin a man and to doom.
Come what may. The time and the hour runs to the Rupert Day. Let us swear the king.
Death, I do fear your nature, my husband. It is too full of the meal of the human kindness. To catch the neatest way, I shall have to urge thee on.
The king comes here tonight.
Is not thy master with him? Who, weren't so, would have informed for preparation.
So please you, it's true, our thing is coming. One of my fellows had a spit of him, who almost dead for breath, had scarcely more, that would make up his message.
Well, if intending, he brings great news. The raven himself is horse that crossed the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come you, spirits, that ten unmortal thoughts unset me here, and fill me the crown to the top full of the direst cruelty. May thick my blood. Stop us the access and passage to remorse that no compunctions visiting of nature. Shake my failed purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breast, and take my meal for a god. You murdering ministers, you wait on nature's milkshake. Come, thick night, and pull thee in the dawnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peek through the blanket of the dark, to cry, hold, hold.
My dearest love, Duncan, come here tonight.
Tonight? And whence goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Never shall tomorrow come, my lord. Your face is like a book where I may read strangers' matters. Let no one else see. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. Leave all the rest to me.
First and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight. Give me your hand. Conduct me to mine host. We love him highly, and shall continue our graces toward him. By your leave, hostess.
Follow me.
If it were done, it would be well to do it quickly. The king is here in double trust. First, I am his kinsman and his subject. Then, I am his host. I should shut the door against his murder, not bear the knife myself. We will proceed no further in this business.
Would you leave a coward in your own sin, letting I dare not wait upon I would?
I pray thee, peace. I dare do all that may become a man no more.
What made you bring this idea to me? When you did then, you were a man.
And if you fail?
Fail? Are you afraid to claim your greatness and screw your courage to the stricken place?
I am settled upon this terrible deed. Away and mock the time with a fair show. False face must hide while the false heart don't know.
How goes the night, boy?
The moon is down. I have not heard the clock.
And she goes down at 12.
I take it. It's later, sir.
Who's there?
A friend.
What? Sir, not yet at bed? The king is abed. I dreamed the last night about the three weird sisters. To you, they have shown some truth.
Is it a dagger I see before me? The handles are my hands. Come, let me close this. I have the knot and yet I sit still. I go and it is done. The bell invites me. There is no Duncan, for it is a nail that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
Why did you bring this with you? Get some water and wash that filthy witness from your hands.
I'll go no more. I am afraid to think what I have done.
Infirm of purpose, give me the daggers.
Here you have. When is that knocking? Why it is that every noise appalls me? What hands are these? These hands will turn the green seas red.
My hands are of your color, but I am afraid to wear a heart so white. Hear a knocking at the south entry. Let us go to our chamber. A little water healed us for this deed. How easy it is then.
To know my deed, it could be best not know myself. We could pray Duncan with thy note.
Good morrow, sir.
Good morning, noble sir.
Good morrow, Bo.
Is the king stirring, worthy thane?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him. I have almost slept the hour.
I will bring you to him. This is the door.
I may so bold to call for this my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint so.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet this one.
The labor we delight in visit Spain. This is the door.
The night has been unruly, chimneys were blown down, and a strange scream of death seemed to fill the air.
'Twas a rough night.
Oh, horror, 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 confusion. Now hath made his masterpiece. Ring the alarm bell, rouse the house, murder and treason.
What is amiss?
Your royal father murdered.
By whom?
It would seem the very men who were very pledged toward him.
Those of his chambers seemed to do it. Their hands and faces were all bathed with blood.
Oh, I do repent me of my fury that I did kill them, who could be loyal to the king and neutral in a moment.
What will you do? Let's not consort with them. All to England.
To our lanai, or separated fortune shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there's daggers in men's smiles. The neither in blood, the neither bloody.
And let us not be dainty of leave-taking.
Thou hast now, King Godor, Glamis all, as the real woman promised, and I fear thou played most foully forth.
Ah, tonight we have a solemn supper, sir, and I request your presence.
Let your highness command open me.
Spell not our feast,
My lord, I will not.
our fears in banquet eat. No song of mine succeed. If it be so, for banquet issues have I filed my mind. For them the gracious Duncan have I murdered. You know that Banquo was your enemy,
True, my lord.
so is he mine. And in such bloody distance that every minute of his being crossed against my years of life, and though I could with perfect power sweep him from my side, and beat my will about him, yet I must not, for certain friends that are both his and mine, whose love I may not drop out, but when it falls, who I myself struck down, and then it is that I do you for assistance, to make love, masking the business from the common eye, for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
For life.
Your skill shines through you. Within this hour at most, I will advise you where to plant yourself, acquaint you with the perfect spy of the time. The moment on for must be done tonight, and something from the palace always thought that I require a clearness and with him to leave no drop nor budget in the world. Brilliance is some that keeps in company, whose absence is not less material to me than is his father. Must embrace the sweet of that dark hour. We saw yourself apart. I come to you anew.
We are resolved, my lord.
I call upon your strength, abide within. It is concluded. Banquo's dies for life. It is fine heaven. Must find it out tonight.
But who did join with us?
Macbeth, he needs not our mistrust, since he delivered our offices and what we have to do to the direction just.
Then stand with us. The west yet glimmers with some streaks of day. Now spurs the late traveler pace to gain the Tilem inn, and it approaches the subject of her watch.
Give us a light there, oh.
Then this he, the rest, that are within the note of expectation already are I the court.
His horses go about.
A light, a light.
This he, Stento.
It will be rain tonight.
Let it come down.
Oh, a treasury. Fly, good friends. Fly, fly, fly. Thou me, revenge of late. Oh.
Who did strike out the light?
Was not the way?
There is but one down. The sun is fled. We have lost best half of our affair.
Well, let's await and say how much is done.
Which of you has done this?
What, my good lord?
Don't say I did it. Never say your body loves at me. No, no,
Guys, he's
no.
How now, Hecate, you look angry.
Have I no reason, beldam as you are? You, how did you dare to trade with Macbeth? In Rile's affair of death, am I the owner of your charms, the close contributor of all your harms, was never called to bear my part or show our glory of art.
Thrice the branded cat has meowed.
Thrice and once the HP went.
Happier cries this time, this time.
Double, double toils and battle troubles. Fire bursts and cauldron bubble. Out of mute until of wrath.
Wall of bat and dog's tongue. Adder's fork and a wind blinds worm sting. A lizard leg and an owl's wing.
For a shang of powerful trouble, like a hell brought boy and bubble.
Oh, well done. I commend your pains, and everyone shall share. I the game am now about the cauldron sing. Leave them herbs and fairies in ring, and chase him all that you put in.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Open, let whoever knocks.
How now, you secret midnight cat? What is it you do?
A deal without a name.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Be aware of Macduff. Be aware the thing. 5. Dismiss me. Enough.
None of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Macbeth shall never vanquish, be until grey Birnam wood, to high dons a name hill, shall come against him.
So you the weird sister?
No, my lord. Macbeth has fled to England.
To England? The castle of Macduff I will surprise. Seize upon 5, give to the edge all the sword, his wife, his face, and all unfortunate souls that trace in his land.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madame.
He had not. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears will make us traitors.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom? To leave his wife? To leave his faith? His mansion, his status in a place from when himself does fly. He loved us not. He wants the natural touch for the poor wren. The most diminutive of birds will fly, her young one in her nest against the owl. All is the fear and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom where the fly so runs against our reason.
My dearest cousin, I pray you school yourself, but for your husband, he is noble, wise, and judicious, and best knows the feats of the season. I dare not speak, but cruel are the times when we are traitors, and don't know ourselves when we hold rumor from what we fear, yet know not what we fear. I take my leave of you, shall not be long, but I will be here again. Things of the world will cease, or else climb upward to what they were before. Blessing upon you.
Father he is, and yet he is fatherless.
I am so much a fool. Should I stay longer, it will be my disgrace, and your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
My children too? My wife killed too?
I have said.
Bleed, bleed, poor country, great tyranny, not in the legion. Half horrid hell can come a devil, more than in heaven to top Macbeth.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it. Come, go we to the king. Our power is ready.
I have 2 nights watch with you, but can persist not through in your reports. Where was it she last walk?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed and again return to bed. Yet, all this while in a most vast sleep.
Great perturbation in nature to receive the benefits of sleep and do the effects of watching.
Here she comes, of her hair, same clothes.
How she came by that light?
She has light by her continually with her command.
You see, her eyes are open.
Yes, but their same is shut.
What is she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action with her to see those washing her hands.
Jet, here's the spot.
Hark, she speaks.
Out then, spot, out, I say. 1, 2. Hell is too murky. Fie, my lord, fie.
Did you mark that?
He had a wife. And where is she now? What will these hands need to be clean? No more, my lord, no more.
Go to. You have known what you shouldn't.
She has spoken what she shouldn't. I'm sure of that. Having known what she has known.
It is the smell of blood still. All the perfume of Arabia will not be enough to sweeten this little hand.
What a size there. The heart is already charged.
I wouldn't have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body. Pray God, sir. Pray God, please.
This disease is beyond my practice. Yet I've known those which have died in their sleep, who have died already in their beds.
Wash your hands. I tell you yet again, Painful's word is done. He cannot come out of his grave.
Even so?
To bed. There's a knocking at the gate. Come and give me your hands. Come.
Will she go to bed?
Directly.
More, she needs the divine delivery. God, forgive us all. Look after her. So, good night.
Good night, good doctor. Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all. Till Birnam could remove to Donsanay, I cannot think with fear. What's the boy Malcolm? Was he not born of Puma? The devil down the black dog green face look. Where that thou that goose look?
There is 10,000.
Yes?
Soldiers, sir.
Go quick thy face and overread thy spear. Thou, silly little boy, what soldier's path?
The English force, so please you.
I fight still from my bone. My flesh is hot. Give me my armor.
The queen is dead.
Out, brief candle. Life but a walking shadow. A poor player that floats and spreads his hour upon the sea, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Yeah!
Guilty coward!
I will not eat to kiss the ground before your wife or feast.
Hail, King! For Stone Cold Harvey Hall, where stands the usurper's corpse head.
Hail!
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 King of Scotland!
King of Scotland!
King of Scotland! We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves. and make us even with you. My towns and kinsmen, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor name, that flame that snares and watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who, as 'tis thought by self and violent hands, took of her life. This and what needful else that calls upon us by grace of grace, we will perform in measure, place, and time. So thanks to all at once and each one, whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone. Flourish, exeunt. Be this be the wet song of Lucien.
Eduardo.
Ay, se me enredó la lengua.
Íbamos bien.
Iba bonita.
No. Ayala.
No.
Ready. Vamos a ver.
Creo que ahora sí.
Ya descargué, creo que ahora sí.